Have you ever wondered how the Amish community, with their traditional lifestyle, could survive in a world without modern technology? Welcome to our exploration of the secrets of the Amish, a community that has not only survived but flourished while eschewing many of the conveniences we take for granted. Today, we're uncovering their survival techniques that have been honed over centuries, proving their effectiveness time and again. As we delve into this unique lifestyle, we'll also examine an uncomfortable truth. Our modern society's heavy reliance on technology can be a downfall. In times of crisis, when these technological crutches fail us, how well would we fare? This is where the Amish way shines. From food preservation to sustainable farming, from building techniques to water management, their lifestyle is a testament to the power of simplicity and self-sufficiency. So, dive in with us as we explore the Amish way of life and discover survival techniques that have stood the test of time. In today's breakneck pace of life, we've become incredibly dependent on technology and external systems. It's as if we're caught in a web of gadgets, screens, and high-speed internet, making us feel lost and helpless when we momentarily lose our Wi-Fi connection or when our smartphones run out of battery. We've become so accustomed to the conveniences of our digital age that we've forgotten the basic survival skills our ancestors relied upon. In this era of interconnectivity, we've outsourced essential aspects of our lives to technology, from smart refrigerators ordering groceries when we run low to relying on GPS for directions. Technology has indeed made life convenient. But what happens if these systems fail us? What if a natural disaster strikes or a major power outage occurs? Our heavy reliance on technology leaves us vulnerable, unprepared for situations where these comforts are stripped away. Moreover, this dependency isn't limited to our personal lives. Our food systems, water supply, healthcare, transportation, and even our means of communication are deeply entrenched in technology. While these advancements have brought us unprecedented prosperity and convenience, they've also made our society fragile in the face of disasters. Think about it. We've become a society that struggles to function without electricity. A majority of us don't know how to grow our own food, purify water, or build a shelter. We've distanced ourselves so far from our roots that the basic skills for survival have become alien concepts. But amidst this landscape of dependency, there exists a community that has managed to retain self-sufficiency. A community that doesn't rely on the grid, that grows its own food, builds its own homes, and thrives without the modern comforts we take for granted. They've mastered the art of living independently, using skills that many of us have long forgotten. This community, my friends, is the Amish, an intriguing society that provides a fascinating contrast to our technology-dependent lives, offering valuable lessons on self-sufficiency and survival. But what if there's a community that has mastered the art of thriving independently, using skills that many of us have forgotten? Enter the Amish community, a group that has not only survived, but thrived without the crutches of modern technology. This tight-knit community, often overlooked in our fast-paced world, holds the secrets to self-reliance and survival that have been honed over centuries. The Amish live a lifestyle that is, in many ways, a perfect model of self-sufficiency and resilience. Their survival skills are not just theoretical knowledge passed down through generations, but practical skills that they use daily. They have achieved a level of independence that many of us can only dream of, living off the land, building their own homes, and creating a sustainable lifestyle that can weather any storm. One of the key aspects of the Amish way of life is their ability to preserve food without relying on electricity. They've mastered age-old techniques like canning, smoking, and fermenting, which ensure they have a year-round food supply, even in the harshest of winters. They also practice sustainable farming. Without the use of modern machinery, they've focused on techniques such as crop rotation, natural fertilizers, and animal-powered agriculture. These methods not only yield abundant crops but also maintain the fertility of the soil for future generations. In terms of construction, the Amish are known for their durable, energy-efficient homes. They use locally sourced materials, and their traditional building techniques have stood the test of time. Water, a fundamental resource for survival, is another area where the Amish excel. They've developed systems to collect and purify water, ensuring availability even during droughts. Beyond these practical skills, the Amish understand the power of community and cooperation. They pool their resources, share their knowledge, and work together to overcome challenges. Finally, the Amish are experts at utilizing natural resources wisely. From managing timber to harnessing wind and solar power, they've found ways to align modern energy solutions with their simple way of life. let's delve deeper into these age-old techniques that the Amish community has been practicing for centuries. Each one holds a lesson for us, offering a path towards greater self-reliance and preparedness for whatever life throws our way. Food preservation, sustainable farming, and building techniques are integral parts of the Amish lifestyle. First, let's dive into food preservation. The Amish have always lived by the principle of waste not, want not. They've developed a variety of methods to extend the shelf life of their produce, all without the use of electricity. Canning, for example, is a technique where food is preserved in jars and then boiled to create a vacuum seal. This simple process can keep food safe and nutritious for years. Smoking is another method often used for meats, which not only preserves the food but also adds a unique flavor. Fermentation too is a common practice, transforming fresh produce into delicious, long-lasting foods like sauerkraut and pickles. Next, we explore the Amish approach to sustainable farming. The Amish shun modern machinery, relying instead on traditional methods that have been passed down for generations. Crop rotation is one such technique which helps maintain soil fertility and prevents the spread of pests and diseases. They also use natural fertilizers, often made from animal waste, to enrich the soil. And speaking of animals, you won't find tractors on an Amish farm. Instead, they use animal-powered agriculture, with horses and mules playing a key role in plowing fields and transporting goods. Finally, we delve into Amish building techniques. The Amish are renowned for their craftsmanship, and their homes are a testament to that. Built using locally sourced materials, these houses are designed to be durable and energy efficient. The Amish often use timber frame construction, a method that dates back centuries and is known for its strength and longevity. Insulation is another important aspect of Amish homes, with materials like straw and wool used to keep the cold out and the warmth in. And while the Amish may not use modern heating systems, they have their own ways of keeping warm in the winter months, from wood-burning stoves to handmade quilts. These three areas highlight the Amish commitment to self-sufficiency and their ability to live harmoniously with nature. They show us that it's possible to thrive without the conveniences of modern technology, and in doing so, they provide a blueprint for a more sustainable, resilient way of life. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's more to Amish survival techniques than meets the eye. Water management, community cooperation, and wise utilization of natural resources form the bedrock of the Amish survival strategy. Firstly, let's dive into water management. The Amish have long been experts at collecting and purifying water without relying on public water systems. By using rainwater collection systems, they ensure a steady supply of water for their farms and homes, even during periods of drought. Water is stored in large barrels or cisterns, then filtered and purified using natural methods, such as sand and charcoal filtration or boiling. This simple yet effective system ensures they always have access to clean, safe water, regardless of external circumstances. Moving on, the Amish place a high value on community cooperation. This is not merely a cultural trait, but a survival strategy. In an Amish community, tasks are often shared, and resources are pooled. For example, when a barn needs to be raised, the entire community comes together to complete the task in a day or two. This cooperative spirit extends to sharing of tools, knowledge, and even food supplies. This sense of community and shared responsibility not only strengthens social bonds, but also ensures collective survival in times of hardship. Finally, let's talk about the wise utilization of natural resources. The Amish live in harmony with nature, understanding that the Earth's resources are not unlimited. They manage their timberlands carefully, ensuring that trees are not over-harvested and that new trees are planted to replace those cut down. They also make use of renewable energy sources, such as wind and solar power, in ways that align with their commitment to simplicity. For example, they might use windmills for pumping water or solar panels for heating homes. This careful stewardship of natural resources ensures a sustainable lifestyle that can endure for generations. By understanding these principles, we can take a step towards a more sustainable and self-reliant lifestyle. The Amish survival strategy is not about rejecting all modern conveniences, but rather about making thoughtful choices that promote self-sufficiency and resilience. It's about understanding our dependencies and seeking ways to reduce them. It's about valuing community and cooperation over competition and individualism. And above all, it's about respecting and caring for the natural world that sustains us. So are you ready to embrace some Amish wisdom in your own life? Whether it's setting up a rainwater collection system, organizing a community tool-sharing program, or adopting more sustainable practices, there are many ways to apply these principles in our modern world. Remember, it's not about going back in time, but about moving forward in a more thoughtful and sustainable way. In the end, survival is not just about stockpiling supplies or learning survival skills. It's about creating a lifestyle that is resilient, sustainable, and in harmony with the natural world. It's about building strong communities that can support each other in times of need, and it's about understanding and respecting the natural resources that sustain us. By doing so, we can not only survive but also thrive no matter what the future holds. Adopting Amish techniques can help us become more self-reliant and prepared for emergencies. We've traveled a fascinating journey together, exploring how the Amish community thrives even in the toughest times. They've mastered food preservation, using methods like canning, smoking, and fermenting. Their sustainable farming techniques, free of modern machinery, focus on natural fertilizers and animal-powered agriculture. We've also delved into their traditional building techniques, using locally sourced materials to create durable, energy-efficient homes. Amish communities collect and purify water without relying on public water systems, ensuring water availability even during droughts. They've shown us the power of community and cooperation and how to use natural resources wisely, from timber management to harnessing wind and solar power. These time-tested methods can enhance our survival skills and lead us towards a more sustainable life. If you're inspired to integrate some Amish wisdom into your prepping practices, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more insightful survival techniques. Share your thoughts or any Amish practices you admire in the comments below.